Hello, everyone. This is Wrestling Watcher, a YouTube channel. It's about watching professional wrestling. So we have Bron Breakker versus CM Punk, January 5th, Monday Night Raw, the 1 year anniversary of the Netflix show when it first came to Netflix. Now, I think it's too soon for Bron Breakker to win the title just yet. I do predict that will happen at WrestleMania 42. I predict that Bron Breakker will win the Elimination Chamber in Chicago and challenge Punk for that title. I believe that is how that is going to happen. Now, as far as this match goes, I know Seth Rollins is still recovering from his injury, but I predict somehow, some way, you're going to have the Vision in there. Perhaps Austin Theory with them. I don't know if Logan Paul or Bronson Reed will be in there, but the Vision in some capacity will be beating down on Punk, perhaps with a ref down. Who knows? It would have to be, I guess, with the ref down to avoid disqualification. But I predict that somehow, someway, I don't know if Seth Rollins is going to be there in person, or if he even can be. Perhaps it'll be his music playing. But I predict somehow, someway, Punk retains the title with help from Seth Rollins. Some way, somehow. I mean, if Seth can walk, perhaps a curb stomp to Bron Breakker that's down, something like that. Because I think we're going to see a storyline in 2026 when Seth eventually comes back, where he comes back as a babyface, and I think the storyline will be, look, I still hate CM Punk. I will always hate CM Punk. But for now, for this moment in time, I hate Paul Heyman and the Vision more for what they did to me, for their betrayal. That's where I predict will go. And look, I wouldn't be surprised if Seth helps CM Punk retain this title now. Then at WrestleMania, once Bron Breakker wins against CM Punk and takes it there, because I'm predicting Bron Breakker becomes champion at Mania. I'm just throwing that out there early. Seems like an easy prediction. Seems all too obvious, right? I would not be surprised if the night after WrestleMania, if Seth Rollins can walk and he's medically cleared, that you hear that music and Bron Breakker versus Seth Rollins is the first title match after Mania. I could easily see that sort of booking. But it's too early to put the title on Braun now. I think CM Punk has to have that reign where he gets to WrestleMania and then drops it. But I think it feels, because it's difficult to predict how they get themselves out of this, because I shouldn't say I predict. It seems obvious. We're going to get sort of the Vision is going to be, from going forward, like what the Dangerous Alliance was in WCW in the early 90s. It's going to be Breakker, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, and Austin Theory. It's going to be four relatively young, up-and-comers that's just be under the tutelage of Heyman. It'll be interesting to see where Brock Lesnar fits in all this. But that's a different video for a different time. But like I said, with Breakker, I think, taking it at Mania, they got to get themselves out of this title match at Raw. Seth Rollins seems like the biggest surprise that would allow them to do that, especially with Austin Theory joining the Vision, making the group stronger. You got to have a surprise there that gets them out of this. Maybe Roman shows up and starts hitting some spears on people. That's another way out of it, too. That would be. But that's all for this one, guys. Thank you.